for Wells Fargo Center.
And you know what, Ed? All you need is a little bit of patience and a couple of top NBA draft picks, and you find guys like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid that will forever change the face of your franchise.
These days, it feels like 1983 in South Philly. Toronto has the basketball. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Simmons into the front court. Down 2. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Simmons to Butler. Kawhi Leonard tips it. Jimmy Butler missed his first. That one goes.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Leonard from long range buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Oh, he missed on a pair. Simmons with it. They're down 3. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Joel Embiid swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Simmons with it. Down 3. That pass taken away by Toronto. Danny Green, tough matchup against Butler. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. And finishes strong.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
With a drop step, using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Here comes the screen. Simmons to Embiid with a drop step. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Redick with it. Down a point. Kawhi Leonard with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Nothing going here on that drive. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish. To Simmons. Beyond the arc for 3. That out of his range and no good. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Simmons. Kawhi Leonard. Huge block. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Butler. Oh, he hits a 3.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Lowry. It's no good. Shot's not going down. McConnell. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Leonard. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia to Butler. Can't connect.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Couldn't keep it in. Out of bounds off T.J. McConnell. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Raptors have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Sixers control it. Here comes the screen. Simmons to Embiid. Ah, the monster stuff.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Butler. Driving right to the basket. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads just a point. No good. Defense catching a break there. Pascal Siakam snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
No good, and no foul.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Leonard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Sixers have the basketball. Well, you can't do that.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 33, Tobias Harris.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Ben Simmons, he's got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. To Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Danny Green rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Joel Embiid. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard to Danny Green. Lowry knocks it down. Woo.
That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
And scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Deep two there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Simmons. Jimmy Butler. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Throws it down.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
That one won't go. One more to come. In the front court comes Simmons. Down by 1. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Leonard to the rim. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. The Raptors able to clear the board. Knocked loose. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
And he can't convert the free throw. It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
Number 17, J.J. Redick.
Harris to Simmons. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Jeremy Lin. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Nice finish at the rim.
The assist from number 21, Joel.
Desperation shot here from half court. First half comes to an end. The Raptors in front. game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Leonard to Ibaka. Joel Embiid pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you. I got ball. Pick up, match up.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Leonard to Ibaka. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Lowry. Goes to the right side. Here's a chance from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the...
Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Count it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Lowry. Count the basket inside.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
For 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First try at the line, no good. Missed the second one as well. To Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
I got something for him.
Simmons to Embiid. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Working it outside. Simmons. Not a good shot there as he misses it. To Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 3 for 6 now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Our score all even in this third quarter. Add 2 points to the board.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Sixers control it. Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Butler. Leonard. buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Simmons. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Throws it up. Lays it in with the touch off the alley-oop pass.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harris to Reddick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Lowry. To Leonard. Ibaka. To Gasol. 4-3. And Marc Gasol seasoned. They gave him space, and he drills the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. McConnell. Lobs it up. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Nothing going here on that drive. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Raptors have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers have the basketball. McConnell to Embiid. Lowry into the front court. His team on top by 8. Here comes the screen. Lowry. To Embiid. Baseline drive. Count the bucket for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Butler. To Gasol. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Butler to bring it up. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Gasol. Ooh, he'll take that.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Butler to Embiid. Lowry, runner's good there.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Philadelphia with the basketball. Won't go down. Defenders lucky he wasn't called. Nothing going here on that drive. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Danny Green matched up with Jimmy Butler. Lets it fly from long range. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Nice pass to get things going.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Leonard. Sixers with the rebound. Simmons with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. Curling inside. Here comes the screen. Simmons driving, but a shot no good. Another shot stays out. Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Simmons with it. His guys trail by 10. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. The shot by Simmons won't go down. To Danny Green. To Lowry. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, no good. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Embiid to Simmons. Embiid. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Philadelphia, number 17, J.J. Redick. One minute remaining in the fourth.
Lowry with it. Lead stands at 10. Fires the three. Snared by Embiid. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And count the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
And the basket good at the rim.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, bun everybody. Bang ting wife, go bonita something. Bang bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my? You're on the floor, I'm still holding my. Gonna be talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you go. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Gonna be talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, now bet you go. Oh, ice went down, I'ma show them I'm in. They wish now they put down money. All them clowns never held nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, I bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up, I bet you go. My like. My like. My like.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'ma kill him. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood up out your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a. Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the smack. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set that's doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live. Was sweat dripping down your face, cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack, make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you thought me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Asian boner, but secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when this game over, it's the game over. And all they do is play the game till this game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack, make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west, legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next last time that I checked.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, and that me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta give them what they asked for. Like Tupac spitting out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it, done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No giving like 5. Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you. Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Thug modes at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm no. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white lights calm. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight, son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's calm. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight, son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double additional keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, facing y'all